We back, y'all. 2023, and this is the first trade I made of 2023. Let me show you. This is live. The candle snaps, they're still making sticks right now. So let me show you what happened. So first thing first, the market gapped up this morning. On the gap up, I knew that we had potential to fall back down because you have to fill that gap. There's nowhere else for the stock to go or in this time frame because we have high RSI, high MACD, and the confluences all lined up pretty much saying that the upside has already happened. Now we need to figure out what's the next move. The next move is down. So once I found that up, I look for my next candlestick to give me that indicator that tells me that we're going to fall. And what do you see? I found a hammer. I don't know what you call it. Hammers, pin bars, lollipops. It doesn't matter. Little rockets, whatever you call it. I call it hammers. I saw a reversal hammer pointing to the downside. I waited to the second candle to give me that confirmation, and once I got it, we made up to 205% in total in the first trade in less than 20 minutes. All right, so let's break down the numbers. So here we are. So we had a $10,000 in my total account. Now this is one account I use on Webull. I have $10,000 in this account. The reason why I say that is because it gives me the ability to trade with bigger amounts. So don't let nobody confuse you in this world when they say I made $1,000 a day. They may be trading with $2,000-$3,000 at a time. So point being, I trade with $1,000 at a time. Now granted, you can trade at $2,000, but I went in half position size because I want to build. Just in case it reversed a little bit and I had to actually average down a little bit. In this case, I was only able to get 1,000 in the trade. So, as I already told you, I already caught literally the top of the market. I entered here. So I entered and I bought 25. I bought 25 total cons with my $1,000. So I spent $1,000 and I got about, it wasn't right at $1,000, but let's just round it for easy numbers, of course. But I got 25 cons at 0.38 a contract. Again, I'm not gonna go into what a contract is, and I bought 25 contracts at 0.38 and they ran to 0.85 before I trimmed. Now, if you notice, 0.85 is 125% of my money. So at let's say at $1,000, I'm gonna do the math for y'all so you understand exactly where this 1210 came from, right? So exactly where this 1210 came from. So 1,000 times 1.25 is 1,250. Notice the math here. Now I didn't take full profits at there. Remember, I trimmed only 20 of them and I had 25. So that's how we get to 1,210. But notice here, I had made $1,250 at this point. So I doubled my money plus some. So I sold 20 of my contracts at 0.85, and I actually had another run up. If you notice here, I sold 20 here, but I sold another 5 here. I sold another 5 contracts there. 5 contracts there for another 140%, because it went from 0.38 to 0.98. That's exactly how I made 1210. So I leveraged $1,000, and that $1,000 doubled plus some to give me $1,210 on that first trade of the year. I was done after that. There was no point in me trading. The market was kind of lame anyway. So if you want to learn how to stay dangerous, just like at the 126 other people in the community, just click the follow button. Come see what we're talking about. Everything is still free right now for you guys for the beginning of the year. So if you want to learn how to trade just like that, make 1210 in 15 minutes. There's only 3 candles. Look at these 3 candles. There's only 3 candles. 1 candle, 2 candle, 3 candles. This is a 5-minute chart. 15 minutes. I made $1,210. Tell me where you can do that at. Stay dangerous. See you on the other side.